Hi, Patrick here. I have Cheetah Will View, and it's Tuesday. And if it's Tuesday, that could be only one thing. It must be Library Day, and it is. And so last week went down and did bag sale, and walked away with the complete series of Boston Legal. And so pretty exciting week. Um, but generally, when the week after a bag sale is sort of always thin, and I was debating whether to go or not, and but I did. I went ahead and decided to go. I felt sort of, like, oh crap, because one of the volunteers that came out there and said that there wasn't very much on the shelf for us, but I stayed, and surprisingly, I actually found some stuff. I actually found some films, a nice mixture of films. I got some cartoons, got some documentaries, and I even pulled a library movie. So not so bad. I was actually really pleasantly surprised. Um, so let's get into it. There's only seven of them, and they're all DVDs. And we'll start off with the cartoons. So okay, so what can I say? I dig SpongeBob. SpongeBob is a hoot. It's a pretty damn adult cartoon in a lot of respects. It reminds me a lot of Ren and Stimpy. Um, a lot of tongue in cheek, wink wink. Like the kids love it. They sing the theme song, but there's always something for us adults too. Um, and this one here is a compilation called Heroes of Bikini Bottom. So SpongeBob, Heroes of Bikini Bottom, which basically is a compilation of some of the other cartoons where they talk about superheroes, including Barnacle Boy and Mermaid Man. Um, so actually, this actually did come from the library. Now that I think about it, but this white tag right here means it came from the kids section. So we don't. As soon as you see this, it's all for kids. So I did get that. And then then I found something I didn't even know was a thing. I've never heard this show before. I guess they spun off SpongeBob. I did another series. I never heard of it until I saw this, and I'm going like, wow, okay, that's different. And it's called Camp Coral. And I guess this is when SpongeBob was just a kid, when he was just a young sponge. Of course, we have Patrick Star right there. I don't think Gary's going to be in this one because Gary would have been, well, maybe if he was maybe he was like a super tiny kitten. I don't know. Oh yeah, Gary is in here. Okay, so looks like everybody is. Yeah, I guess the whole gang is here. Never heard about this one at all. So this is season one, volume one, which means they split the season in two. Never heard of it. All right, I picked up a couple of documentaries while I'm there. I picked up some documentaries. I picked up one called Denelli, and this follows Japanese climber and skier Daisaki Saki, um, and he is skiing down Mount McKinley. So I've never heard of this, of course, but I picked this up anyway. It's about an hour long. It looks fascinating to me. So yeah, um, especially since it's getting colder, right? Next up, we have a documentary from the History Channel. It's called the JFK Collection, and I think this features eight of their documentaries. The History Channel says the JFK collection, eight films covering his life, his death, and his legacy. So I'm sure this is just eight documentaries on JFK. And so I saw that there, and I picked it up for a quarter. And glad that I did, because I do like History Channel. I do have quite a bit of their stuff, so I did pick this up. All right. Next up is it's a movie I've actually heard about, but I never watched it, and I want to say it came within a couple years after a movie called Swingers. which introduced us to Jon Favreau and Vince Vaughn, and they made a follow-up movie together called Made. Now, I think this is a dramedy. I think this is like half serious, half comedy, half serious. I've never seen it. I've heard about it, but I've never watched it, so I have no idea. Um, but whoever it was took really nice care of it. That's one thing I have to sit there and say. Whenever I get an older movie like this, I always look in to see if they have the card there. And generally, as a rule of thumb, like 99% of the time, whenever if they have the card still here, the disc is minty fresh because they took care of it. So this looks entertaining. I'll take a look at that. It'll probably be making dollar theater sooner than later. Next up, I found a special edition um, of a classic film from the 60s. Is it the 60s or the 80s? Or the 50s? Yeah, it was 60s. Okay. And that is Around the World in 80 Days. No, this is not the Jackie Chan one. This is not Jackie Chan. This one has David Niven, Robert Newton, Shirley MacLaine, and Kenneth Laws. I have no idea. But this one has action packed, and it has it's a 2-disc special edition, and includes a ton of special features here. Warner Brothers does a really good job for special features, especially on some of the archive releases. They're not afraid to go ahead and do special features. So, yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. I have not seen this in years. I was just a teenager, I think. So, and then the centerpiece, because we always have a centerpiece. The one movie I was glad to get, was surprised to see it. Glad it was. It was the only library movie on the shelf. I only had one library movie on the shelf, and since I was first in line, I was first to pick it up. And that is going to be Monkey Man, which I've heard a lot of good things about. I heard some people were like, but I heard a lot more people saying, yeah. This is a martial arts film. It is from director Dev Patel and was produced by Jordan Peele. And like I said, I've heard really good things about this, and really glad to get it. I'm hoping that, of course, like I've always said before, I got it on DVD. I know that they got it on Blu-ray. I'm just gonna have to hope that it drops down on Blu-ray. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. You gotta grab them when you see them. So this is Monkey Man. So overall, I think I did all right considering the week after bag sale. A lot of the times I come out of there with nothing. It's been a desert. But this is actually a pretty good stack for a sale after a bag sale. I'm pretty happy with it, to tell you the truth. Some very entertaining stuff going on. Right now on Dollar Theater, which is brought to you by a lot of the movies that you see me talk about here, I am doing a 4-week run on the first 4 Alien movies. The first Alien movie the review will go up. Actually, it'll go up after I do this. Then I'm going to be doing Aliens 2, Aliens 3, then Aliens Resurrection off of the 20th anniversary of Alien 70. They had made a special. Where did I put that? I got this from the library. So this is the Alien Legacy, and it came out during the came out in 1999. I think 99 or a little older, maybe a little older than that. But anyway, it features Aliens 2, Aliens 3, Aliens Resurrection. I have not seen Aliens 2, so that will be coming up next week. But I got that at the library. I got this whole set here for a mere $1. So, you gotta love the library, right? So yeah, we're looking forward to talking all things aliens throughout October. And after that, I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna do something. All right, well, thanks so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the sub button, hit the like button, drop a comment down below. All those things really helped out the channel. we are closing to 1,550. We are closing up to 1,550. We're at 1,540 now. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing. I can actually see 1,600 right, real coming up real close. Very exciting time for us, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. And again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.